Am I on? Shit. Hi! Good morning, Internet. Well, I guess good evening now. Sorry. Internet, it's day 70, and I thought for once I would just sit down and talk to you guys. Usually, I like to just go above and beyond to try to make an exciting day for you, and I gotta be honest, I've been running around like crazy today. Store runs, work stuff, and honestly, to top off the night, I just went off to my folks' house and we had a good old-fashioned movie night. It was fun though. I was glad. We watched Mission Impossible, which I've already seen, but my dad hasn't seen it, and honestly, I love the Mission Impossible movies, so that's what we did. We just hung out and watched Tom Cruise do some crazy shit. And for the record, to those of you that don't know, yes, he does his own frickin' stunts. There's plenty of proof out there. Feel free to Google it. So insane. I mean, yeah, he technically has people around watching to make sure he doesn't actually get hurt, and he has, you know, wires and stuff. You know, they're safe about it. He doesn't just do everything free, but to a pretty good extent, you know, those stunts. I mean, for real, those stunts he does are insane. And I mean, yeah, he's got a couple of wires hooked to him and stuff, and yeah, it's safe for the most part, but just think about that for a second. Think about that. I'm not gonna spoil too much, but it's been in the trailers, you know. Some of it's been in trailers, some of it he's actually spoke about in interviews, so it's not like I'm speaking about something from the movie that you haven't seen. I mean, if you haven't seen it, I'm sorry, but there's a scene where he has to jump from rooftop to rooftop and he breaks his ankle. Prime example number one of why most Hollywood producers and directors don't actually use the actual actor to do stunts, because they get hurt. But not Tom Cruise, he doesn't care. Gotta just do it. This one he didn't have a wire. This one, I guess, they found just a small enough gap. I mean, it wasn't like 5 feet or anything. Like, this was a decent gap. He had to get a good running start. But he still made it, despite a broken leg. Helicopter scene that they did, among other things. That one in Rogue Nation where he's on the side of a plane, you know. All of it, he's just hooked to a wire. Still insane to me. Like, I know they went through safety procedures and all that. Like, he's still doing this crazy shit. Like, if that doesn't blow your mind, it blows mine. Between the crazy stunts and honestly just the plots that these guys come up with, and to be fair, some people would think these movies are over the top cheesy and have the most predictable plots. Like, personally, to me, if you can predict these plots, I applaud you. Seriously. They seem pretty intense to me. I mean, not like the most insane thing ever, but I'm just gonna say that they're pretty clever. Like, I actually admire what they do with the Mission Impossible movies. Granted, to some little extent, they can be a little cheesy. You know, it's old-fashioned spy stuff. What's not cheesy? But honestly, to a whole other extent, they actually kick some ass and come up with some clever tricks. I still love the series, hands down. Tom Cruise is a good actor. And very random that I was starting off the vlog talking about Mission Impossible. Let me just point this out here before it's way too late in the vlog. Already a little bit late to mention it even, but I don't know if you noticed, you're actually on a tripod for once, guys. It's not just me pacing around the room or sitting down and holding the camera. Like, I have you on a tripod for once, and I'm sure you like that. It's a decent change. Let me know if you actually want to see more vlogs like this. Yeah, so Mission Impossible is great, and they haven't greenlit one, but honestly, I'm already hearing that Tom Cruise wants to do a 7th Mission Impossible, and once again, I'm gonna say, please do. I don't want to see them run the series to the ground like the James Bond series, honestly. Like, I don't want to see them do 10, 20, 30, like, I don't want to see them do an infinity amount. No offense, I'm sorry to call the fans of this series out. Doctor Who. That shit, no. I mean, if you do it just right and you find the right people, I can see some of a cast change as you go through a series. But if you just do too much for too long, I'm sorry, I don't want to see it do that. Like, there's still some movies in the James Bond series that I like, but you get what I'm after though. I just don't want to see it run dry. I honestly think they're in a good run right now, but eventually it needs to slow down. Like, I could see another couple, maybe a few more movies. To be a little more on the realistic side, to some extent, how lucky can Ethan always get, you know? Like, I don't want to see him die per se, but on another hand, should he? Or should he at least actually like get shot like towards the end, or get hurt in some serious way and he has to come back in another movie or something with some big, I don't know. just a change of pace. It's not like he's always lucky and he's always like a step ahead of everybody. Stone Cold, I love the Mission Impossible series. Like, I love it. Like, much like I love the Taken series, which sadly I don't see any more happening. I mean, not that I've read anything, like they still want to do a Taken 4, they definitely don't, but honestly, I'd still love to see a Liam Neeson kick some ass, but I don't necessarily know that I want to see him play Brian Mills anymore. As obsessed as you all know that I am with Taken, I know this took a complete random turn, but just talking about series that I love Taken, you know, I think the Taken series has seen its day. I mean, I know a lot of people didn't even want there to be a Taken 2, and then going even more, like, to do a Taken 3, I know a lot of people were just like, why? I get that Hollywood milks some film series, and if you were to look at Taken as kind of a milked series, I mean, I could see that. But on the other hand, if you actually pay attention to the story, it actually makes sense. And not that every ending leaves it open for something, but the very ending you're just like, oh, why did they leave it like that? Come on, there's gotta be another. The endings to me, you're satisfied like, oh, he did it again, nice. It's like a mixed feeling, you know, like on one hand you're satisfied, like, nice job. But on another hand you're left, I feel like you're kind of left like, well, what else could he do? Take it a step further. On another hand, it is Taken, and there's only so many people you can take. Okay, if you haven't seen the Taken series, and you don't want a spoiler about it, pause this right now, and maybe skip ahead. Kim was taken in the first, and the second his ex-wife was taken, as was he, but he managed to get out of that, save his daughter, because they were going to try to kidnap her as well. They ended up having to find his ex-wife, and they found her, obviously. Taken 3, you know, Brian himself is on the run from the CIA. These assassins have killed his ex-wife, and now, you know, per Taken tradition, he thinks they're going to take his daughter too, which, in the end, they kind of actually want to, just to piss him off. I'm not explaining this at best like usual, but long story short, you know, overall in the series, they have taken his daughter, they've taken his ex-wife, they've killed his ex-wife, they've taken him, and then he ended up getting out of it, and the CIA chased him, blah, blah, blah. There's only so much you can do with that series. I love Brian Mills. I love Liam Neeson as an actor. I love that series, hands down. But as much as I love that series, there's only so much you can do with the story, and I know that they need to do something, you need to do something else. I don't know how many more action movies Liam Neeson is actually willing to do these days, but personally I would like to see him do another one or two, honestly. And wow, this vlog is officially covered mostly me talking about movies, more in particular Mission Impossible and Taken. I'm sorry, I did not anticipate that. Wanted to turn on the camera, start talking, and believe it or not, I was trying to actually think of other things to say in this video besides just movies. I thought I'd think of something a little bit more creative, but I mean, movies works, you know, just a topic in general to have. Let me know if you guys want to hear me talk a little bit more about other movies like this, or maybe games like this. I wouldn't mind talking about games like this. I don't know how much I actually have to say about games, but I guess if you really just give me a topic, like you want me to talk about Call of Duty or Red Dead Redemption, or if you want me to talk like this, let's keep talking like this. I'll do more of these videos. I do want to wrap this vlog up with one more topic. That only took me 3 minutes. Okay, almost 4 minutes of record time, sorry. Listen to this though. Hear that? That just little second that you just heard, replay that in editing. That only lasts for like a second in the video, but mine literally lasts for like 3 to 4 minutes, I kid you not. I haven't like collected per se, but it feels, if I could guess, about that long. It doesn't last the entire drive, I can say that right now. Hands down, after the car's had time to warm up, or if it's actually warm outside, it doesn't do it. We're definitely thinking it's my belt, or starting to even think maybe the pulley in my car. I don't know what it's doing or why it's doing it, but fair assumption for it to either be my belt or my pulley. And like I said, we're just gonna take it in as soon as we can. Fun times though, right? Life. And from there, I don't really know much more to say. Anyways, I'm gonna shut up. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Please smash the thumbs up button, smash the subscribe button. Please, please, please let me know if you really like this kind of video. If you want to see more like it. I'm definitely not going to always do this. I still like walking around and doing stuff and, you know, filming, like, you know, going bowling or going to the movies or just sitting around talking to Aaron or stuff like that. Like, I still love doing that stuff. Let me know if you want to see more like this, and if you have anything you want me to like rant about. Smash the subscribe button. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Love, peace, and chicken grease. I'm going to do this very gently. I still don't want to break my cameras.